Hey
now
guys,
we're doing the cell wall.
which we're using graham crackers to make the thick, rigid wall. We're gonna frost one side of them and glue them to the cake with frosting, not glue.
The cell wall is extremely rigid.
And it's thick, so graham crackers represent that.
Yeah, and then they're only found in plant cells, right, Chloe?
Yeah, the cell walls are only found in plant cells, and that's what we're doing for our cake. A plant cell.
The cell wall protects the cell from its environment outside of it. So.
Yeah, and graham crackers protect s'mores from burning, so it also works.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna glue these on. And next, we're gonna do our nucleus, which we're gonna make out of mica-nikes, and we'll see that then.
Yeah.
And then move to the other side of the cake.
Okay. The cell wall is extremely rigid.
It is.
What can you say about it?
What,
We just broke a cracker.
It's okay, we'll pick that up. Or my dog will eat it. Either way.
Yeah. No, it just looks like we're finished putting this all on.
Okay, so we're almost done putting on the cell wall, and while Victoria finishes it up, I'm gonna open up the mica-nikes.
Okay.
Yum.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This cake's gonna be delicious.
Extremely delicious.
I'm back. And now our mica-nikes, we're gonna put a big lump of frosting in, excuse me. We're gonna put a big lump of frosting in the middle of the cake, and then we're gonna stick the mica-nikes in them.
Yeah, we're gonna smush them on there so they can be the nucleus for the cake. And I'm just finishing up putting on the cell wall.
And the cell wall is almost done. So here, I'm gonna put that
cell
big
wall's
lump of
finished.
frosting
Yeah.
in the middle of the cake. Load it on there.
Yeah.
So
Smush it all
our,
on there, Chloe.
our nucleus is gonna be the biggest, or one of the biggest parts of our cake because it's the biggest,
Control center.
like the control center of the organelle.
So we're
Like
gonna
it's the-
squish these on so it looks
Here,
like the control
take some.
center.
Yeah, and when we make them, it's gonna make it look big and like it's in control because the nucleus
The nucleus.
is in control.
And
so here we're just gonna.
The main thing the nucleus does is make ribosomes.
Yes, it does. And ribosomes make proteins
Yes.
and help out the cell. And the nucleus is like the boss of the cell, and
So it controls.
mica-nikes are like the boss of all candies because they're the best. So we're gonna use that. And it's gonna be colorful too.
It's colorful nucleus.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
We can stick a few more in there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Squish them all in. Now this is the nucleus.
Doesn't that look delicious?
Yeah, Chloe. Alright, now we're gonna do the nucleolus.
Now we're gonna make the nucleolus. Excuse me for 1 second.
The nucleolus is the frosting inside the nucleus. So as you can see, if we like
it
move apart the
Yeah, and we're gonna put another little dot of frosting on top. That way you can see it.
yeah.
And Victoria, what does the nucleolus do?
The nucleolus is the nucleolus makes ribosomes.
The nucleus makes ribosomes.
And
Here, excuse me 1 second.
the nucleolus makes ribosomes, and the nucleus holds DNA. Kind of mixed up on that. Okay. The nucleolus makes ribosomes, which is on top. See, if we put more frosting, it looks like the...
Yeah, the nucleolus is in charge of making ribosomes. So we're going to put a few little dots on top of this frosting to make it look like it's making ribosomes.
Yeah.
And ribosomes are going to be represented by this rainbow sprinkles. And what does the nucleus do again, Victoria?
The nucleus holds DNA, and
Okay.
it controls the function of the cell, so it's the boss.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
remember that. It holds the DNA.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those yummy ribosomes.
These ribosomes.
Load them up on there. Okay. Now that we're done with our nucleolus, we're going to make the cytoplasm.
Using green
In the cytoplasm, we're going to make by using green gel frosting to make it look like the gooey cytoplasm.
Yeah. And the
Chlorophyll, which is
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Like cytoplasm
is that the cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance, so it's like in the cell.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the cytoplasm, it's like gooey and it's this jelly-like substance. So we're just going to kind of put it in a few different spots. It's blackish green.
Okay, so do you like try and mix it with my fingers?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So look at that. It's gooey cytoplasm. I'm going to put a little bit over here too because the cytoplasm, unlike the nucleus, doesn't have like a certain spot to be in the cell. It's just everywhere.
I'll mix it in with the frosting so it comes out green.
All right, so now she's just going to mix it to make it look like big splotches of green gooey cytoplasm.
The cytoplasm does.
I'm going to just adjust the camera. And this is what the cytoplasm looks like, the big gooey splotches all over the cake. And in the cell, it's gooey green.
And it
Substances.
holds the organelle together.
It does. Since it's so sticky.
Since it's such a jelly-like substance.
Okay. And next, we're going to make the vacuole, which we are going to use a blue Jello cup to represent the water storage center of the cell. And this is the biggest organelle in plant cells, but the nucleus is still the boss. Okay.
The vacuole is the storage container for water, so that's why it's blue.
It is. We're actually going to do that one in a few minutes, and right now we're going to do the vesicle, which we're going to use red jelly beans for, and it's going to make the vesicle look like it's like a sack inside the cell, and the vesicle is in charge of carrying
The cargo within the cell.
It's called like the vesicle vehicle.
Yeah, it's like a UPS truck. And
We can just put little groups of 3, only in like 2 spots though.
yeah. So like, are we
Cake's
using
only
red?
small. Yeah.
Okay.
So here, if you want to just finish that one.
Okay.
So the red jelly beans are going to be the vesicles. Next, we're going to make the chloroplast, which we're going to use another lump of frosting, which we're going to dye green, and we're going to put green sprinkles on top of it to make it look like it's making chlorophyll, which is the green substance that's
The chloroplast makes energy, and it converts sun into energy.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and the mitochondria makes sugar into energy.
And see, right here, we're just going to make this little lump
Frosting, and then we're gonna.
because these move all around the cell, so it doesn't exactly need to be in a certain place. Yummy. And we're going to put our sprinkles on it.
See?
Yum. Okay. Next, we're going to make
The lysosome.
the lysosome, which we're gonna make. We're gonna use green and blue jelly beans this time instead of red to make it look like it's doing its job, which is to eat waste and used up organelles.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna take. Yeah, you can take green and I'll do blue.
Okay.
Here we'll do like and then Yeah, if we put one green there.
Do you want green? Okay.
And we can put like 2 greens here and 1 blue.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just gonna get this Jello ready to make the vacuole.
Which is the water storage container in the cell. There we go. Alright, now we're going to make the ribosomes, which are going to be sprinkles to be made to look like ribosomes. Chloe's just taking the gel out. Alright, so so do I just put the sprinkles here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, these are the...
And this Jello cup, I'm just gonna try to empty it out here.
Yep.
And I'm going to put the vacuole right here. I'm just gonna
Shift the jelly beans
this
over
lysosome. Okay.
and put the storage container of water in. Oh god. Do you have any?
Here, we're just gonna hold this up with a little bit of frosting.
I got it.
Okay. Here, we're just gonna kind of put this frosting on, hold up this big old vacuole because it's the biggest organelle in the cell.
So it's taking up
So
a lot.
it's gonna take up a lot of space as it does in the cell.
Put it around the edges so it like comes out on the side.
Yeah, stick those.
Like, yeah. Kind of like a wall. So it doesn't fall out. And now it will stay up.
Yum. Okay.
The ribosomes.
And now we're gonna make our microfilaments, which we're gonna make these long stringy candy out of Twizzlers.
We're going to cut them up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna just open up this package. Here, sorry, you can grab your Twizzler. Comes out.
Okay.
Here. Since these are rather small and they make up mostly other organelles, we're gonna make them nice and stringy by peeling these apart.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like short, little, stringy, crisscross patterns.
As they are in the cell.
Right.
The microfilament is
The stringy material helps hold things sort
And
of
it's
together.
responsible for muscle contraction in the cell.
Right. I'm gonna put a little microfilament over here.
Here, I'll put some right here because they're all over the cell.
A little right here. Okay, I think that's pretty good for microfilaments. And now we're just gonna sprinkle a few more ribosomes on the cake because they're everywhere.
Yep.
And these make proteins in the cell. Now we're gonna do a little red, white, and blue ribosome. And some brown. Yum. Okay, and also the ribosomes on top of the nucleolus represent the nucleolus because it makes ribosomes. And we have done the nucleus, which is right here, the nucleolus, which is on top, the cytoplasm, which is this gooey green material, the vacuole, which is this Jello cup,
And the vesicle, which carries the cargo. They're right over
the
here.
rigid cell wall,
Yep. And the chloroplast, which is a lump of frosting right here. And then lysosomes, which are these things, like the green blotches, and microfilaments, which are all over the cell, which are red. And that's all of the parts of the cell.
And I'm just taking a bunch of pictures of this nice cake, as you can see here.
Yep.
Too close.
Yum. Okay. Now I think we are done with our cell cake. And I'm just gonna
Do it close.
here is our cell cake.